Hi guys, hold on. What? No, Monday through Friday. I don't go away. I don't know. Okay, sorry. It's just hectic. I'm happy to do a very short live tonight because I got a CT scan tomorrow because the MRI that I was supposed to have had scheduled this last week was canceled because insurance decided to go ahead and pay it. And after I got a call saying it was approved. So, the MRI was canceled and I got a CAT scan tomorrow. Um, if everything goes well. Hi, Rick. Um, I've got to call them before we even get there tomorrow and find out what our out of pocket is because if our out of pocket is too much, then I've got to cancel tomorrow until he gets paid and just redo it that way. So, yeah, but anyway, tonight's live is short because we've got to get up early because of my MRI is scheduled for first thing in the morning. It's scheduled for 8:45. We've got to be there about 8:30, which means we've got to leave here at 7:30. Yeah, which means we have to get up probably about 6-ish because I will have to get dressed. We'll have to get Hunter dressed, Jeff dressed, all of us fed, all of with the dogs out and everything. We've got to get showers and stuff tonight. And so I've got to cut Jeff's hair tonight. He's wanting his haircut. Um, so yeah, it's just a hectic night. So I decided that I'd just go ahead and do a quick live just to let you guys know what's going on and why everything is just so short tonight. And so, yeah, that's where all of that's at. So, but this week, it has been we've gotten a heck of a snowstorm. It's Tuesday, we got like 8 inches, and then Wednesday it was supposed to snow, but it didn't, and then Thursday it snowed just like it would sprinkle with rain. It did that with the snow for like 30 minutes or so. So it just hardly nothing. And then Friday, um, we had a little bit of snow and wind was horrible. And Saturday, yesterday, again, wind. I mean, strong wind. It was just whipping. It caved the chicken coop pin in the roof because of the weight of the snow and everything on top of the pen. Um, we normally had it just a chicken wire, but Jeff, during the winter, he puts a tarp over it as a windbreak for the chickens, so they can still go out there and, not have to worry about all the cold wind hitting them and stuff like that. Well, the wind or the snow piled up on top of that tarp and it caved the chicken pen roof in. And so as soon as it gets, you know, above the negatives, um, we have to go out and somehow redo all that. And so, but it was -8 earlier. No, it hasn't warmed up at all. It's -7 right now, just the regular temp. That does not include wind chill. Um, so uh, It's cold. Jeff has been going out and doing the chores, and when he comes back in, he is just, I mean, freezing. He was talking about not being sure how much longer he can do this. And he was actually looking at a couple of houses in the town I grew up in. Um, my thoughts on that are I will follow my husband anywhere. If he wants to move to town or closer to town, hi Rebecca, hi Ashley, um, then, I mean, I'll go. But I want it to be someplace that's got, several acres or something, so we can at least have our garden and my fruit trees and all my berries and my herb garden and, all of that. But I understand his point, why live on a ranch, a 13-acre ranch, and oh, no problem, babe. I'm glad you got them. Why live on a 13-acre ranch if you have to sell the cows and the chickens and, all of that, But I think his problem is his diabetes. When he comes inside, his fingers and everything are numb, but they're not a normal numb, and so I think it's because, diabetics, they have such a hard time getting blood to their extremities in a way. That's why a lot of diabetics, have, not yet, not yet. It's just Jeff came in last night and told me that he wasn't sure how much longer he could do this because the extreme cold is really starting to get to him, with him being diabetic. It's getting harder and harder for him, you know, um, yeah, they get neuropathy really bad, but then, when it gets cold out and stuff, that neuropathy is so much worse. And, he literally can't feel his hands or his fingers or anything when he comes inside. And, plus the cold, and you try to warm him up, and he just howls in pain. It's -7 here, babe. It was -8 this morning, got down to -13 last night. And so it's supposed to be, still in the negatives tomorrow, and so I understand where he's coming from. I really do. And so, yeah, Wednesday, Tuesday, Tuesday we got about 8.5 ish inches, somewhere in there. And then Thursday, it hasn't warmed up at all to melt any. And then Thursday we got just some small flurries was all. And then Friday it snowed a little bit, and let's see, yeah. And then the wind, some massive wind. Some of the wind gusts are up to 50 miles an hour. Our chicken pen, not the chicken coop itself, but the chicken pen, the roof caved in on it because of the weight of the snow. As I was saying before you got in here, Jeff, he always puts a tarp up during the winter, and the for a wind block, and the weight of the snow piled up on top of that tarp and caved the chicken pen roof in. Yeah, but as I said, at the beginning, it's a very short live tonight because of everything that we've got going on in the morning. Hopefully we'll be able to get out of here safely. Um, I hear you, Rita. I hear you. It's insane. It's insane. It's -7 out right now. So yeah, it's just thinking about it. I just get the shivers, just holy cow. Hi, Rob. But yeah, for those of you that are coming in late, the insurance at the last minute decided they didn't want to pay for the MRI this last week. So the MRI was canceled. And I have got a CT scan scheduled for first thing in the morning. And so that's why the live is going to be extremely short tonight, is because I've got to take a shower and I've got to get, Hunter cleaned up and everything. And hi, Ronald. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Rob. And so we've got to get everything get ourselves cleaned up and everything and ready for in the morning. Um, ho- oh my goodness, Jen. Hi. How are you doing, honey? But so yeah, it's been hectic, very hectic. And so the hospital called late Friday to tell me about out-of-pocket expenses, but I had a bad headache and I was laying down when they called. And so, hi, sweetheart. And so I was laying down when they called, and thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I love you too. And so I missed that call, and when I woke up, um, their offices was already closed. Did us, Rick? If you're talking to me, no, we haven't gotten anything from you. Um, and so right now, I have no idea how much my out-of-pocket expenses are supposed to be. But the weird thing is Saturday in the mail, we got a check from our insurance company from an overpayment of 2023 for like $547. And so I'm hoping and praying that our out of pocket ain't going to be more than that because we haven't spent any of it because we don't know how much our out of pocket is going to be. And so maybe, that was kind of another one of God's little blessings, so God has really been here for this whole liver issue. I mean, if it wasn't for that just pretty much speck of a kidney stone, who knows when they would have found the spot on my liver, And so then, here I'm not able to find out how much the out of pocket expenses are. I missed their call Friday because of a migraine. And then Saturday, we get that check in the mail, and it's just like, wow, that's weird timing, So it's just like, God has a plan. He's got his hand in all of it, And so I'm feeling pretty blessed right now. And so still scared, even though I know God's there and he's got his hand in all this, I'm still scared of what the outcome is going to be, because it's just, um, in February of 2023, when I started having the pains, and I went to the Mobley Hospital and they done their CAT scan on me. They didn't find anything. There was no explanation for the pain, according to them. There was no spot on my liver, according to, their imaging consultant. I don't know what they're called. Um, but and then it was in September, October, I started having that bad pain again. And Jeff's like, we're not going back to MRMC. We're taking you to Boone. And we went to Boone, and it was the kidney stone that was causing the pain that time. And so Um, Let me drink. Throat's dry. It was Hi Colby, how are you doing, bud? Haven't seen you for a long time. Yeah, it has been a while. And so yeah, you guys have heard this story before, so but yeah, I think just God's got his hand in all this and stuff. So I'm still scared of what they're gonna eventually find out, or what's gonna happen. I'm sure more than likely some eventually may not be soon, but eventually there's probably going to be some type of a surgery or something. And I think that part is what's scary and stuff. So, but as I said, I can't stay on here too long because I've got to take a shower. I've got to cut Jeff's hair. I've got to give Hunter a bath. And then we've got to go to bed early and get up early for my procedure and the CAT scan and everything in the morning. And we'll have to take Hunter with us because Dakota will be asleep. So we're doing good, Colby. Just lots of snow this week. We got about 8 to 8.5 inches Tuesday, and then we got some small flurries Thursday. Got just a little bit of snow, maybe half an inch, if that, Friday. Oh, excuse me. And but the wind has been extremely vicious. And so, I know. Oh wow. They back in September or October, they found a mass on my liver, and so I've been having to go in for CAT scans, and I done an MRI last year. Well, now my doctor is wondering if it's not arterial because my legs are swelling and stuff too. I've got a lot of water building up on my legs, and so he's thinking it might be arterial. And so he's wanting to do some type of a special MRI, but my insurance company is denying that, and so I've got to go in tomorrow for a CT scan, and that's of course not going to show my doctor what he's wanting. And so he is pretty much giving me the CT scan just to appease the insurance company so he can turn around and say, "Oh, sorry, that didn't give me what I'm wanting. I need the MRI." And then the MRI will be like, or the insurance company will be like, "Oh, well, she did have the CT scan and it didn't show her the doctor's wanting," and so on and so forth. And so hopefully the insurance will approve the special MRI that the doctor's wanting. But he's wanting to do some type of arterial MRI where it shows, like, I guess, the arteries and stuff. So, hi Beth, how you doing, sweetheart? I miss you guys. Love you. I'm wanting to go ahead and send you that book, Beth. I need to do that one of these days. You'll know what I'm talking about. We were talking about our past, and I told you about a book I had from my past, from my teenage years, and that I wanted you to have it. And so, but yeah, um, that's where we're at. Oh, dang it, I wish you had some of my ear oil because my ear oil is really good for ear infections and stuff. But um, I I'm having to do a short live tonight, babe, because we've got to get up early. The insurance company decided at the last minute that they were going to go ahead and deny the MRI that I had scheduled. No, it's not a naughty book. It's a book of poetry that I wrote when I was a teenager. Well, and up into my 20s. And yeah, one of these nights I was thinking about doing a live and reading you guys bedtime stories of stories that I wrote in the past of um, just stories. I like to write, but yeah, what was I saying? See, it's such a short memory. It's insane. But oh yeah, we've got to get up early in the morning, Beth, and so I've got to take a shower. I've got to get a Hunter a bath. Jeff's wanting me to cut his hair, so I've got a lot to do tonight, and then we've got to get up probably about 6, because if we get up at 6, no CT scan. The insurance company denied the MRI. I was supposed to have had an MRI the 11th, and insurance company said nope, you can't have the MRI. Hi, Josh. And so that's where we're at on that is they approved a CT scan. So it's fine, baby. It's fine. You wouldn't want to be here right now. Man, roads and everything are still horrible. Hunter, he didn't have school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. And then he doesn't have school tomorrow because tomorrow's Martin Luther King's Day. And honestly, I don't know what's going to happen Tuesday as far as school. I mean, we've literally had very little traffic down our road. The traffic has been tractors, a snowmobile, and every now and then you'll see a truck just creeping. And so I don't know if they'll have school Tuesday or not. If the temperatures are still in the negatives, they might cancel because of the temperatures. But oh, that sucks, Beth. I know. I know. When my ears get like that, when I get like some earaches and stuff going, I have a hard time hearing too. My $35 coffee cup.
Yeah.
Love you. Yeah, he didn't know that until he watched my live. He actually goes back and watches them, and so that's how he finds out some of the stuff that I tell you guys. That's how he finds out. And so sometimes I guess I say it during a live just so he'll find out, you know. But it'll be like after the fact. We could doctor each other. I can use my ear oil on you you know, warm it up and put my ear oil on you and stuff your little ears full of cotton and then you can help me. And so I know, right, Ashley? Yeah. Mm, copy, copy, copy. And so yeah, but yeah, so yeah, as soon as all the snow melts and it warms up a little bit out there, we've got that chicken pen roof we've got to fix. So far, that's the only damage. Knock on wood. I pray that's the only damage. We can't afford any more damage right now. So, but I know it's a short live. I love you guys. You know I do. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, drink my coffee, and then I'm gonna hop in the shower. Or no, I'm gonna cut Jeff's hair because if I hop in the shower, then we got about 8.5 inches of snow, and I wonder if I can bring up that video. Hold on one second. I took a video and sent it to a friend of mine. I might be able to share it to you guys. Okay, let's see. Present, share screen, share screen. And I'm just going to share the entire screen. I know it's going to give you guys the, but let's see if you guys can see this. Oh, you can. Okay. Am I blown up? Okay.
Yes, it is, baby. And it's still snowing.
I wish someday, I wish someday I'll be able to go outside and live a snow.
Let's see. Right about here, if you look at the thing that's on the telephone pole, the top of it, you can see, that there's several inches on it that didn't fall off. All the tree branches, snow, um, the roof of his little playhouse here, it's got several layers of snow. Um, so yeah, that's but yeah, altogether, even after that, it wasn't done snowing there in that one. And so after that, we still had more snow. And so yeah, we ended up getting quite a bit. It was something else. It's hasn't melted at all because it's been in the negatives here. Um, so yeah, but anyway, as I said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing short and get off of here. And because I've got to take a shower, I've got to get a Palmer shower, I got to cut Jeff's hair, but I'm going to cut Jeff's hair first because I don't want to get hair all over me if I'm clean. So cut Jeff's hair first, then maybe let him take a shower because he'll have fresh hair on him and it gets itchy and stuff. And then after he takes a shower, then I'll take a shower, Hunter a shower, or Hunter a shower first, then me because uh it already maybe being too late. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But yeah. Oh yeah. We got about it was somewhere between 8.5 inches, somewhere in there. Probably closer to 8 than 8.5, but I don't know. That was just um that was just Tuesday's total. We've got probably another half inch-ish Friday. So that probably would have pushed it closer to 8.5 inches. So, and then the wind has just been horrible. Gusts up to 50 miles an hour and the chicken pen, not the chicken coop, but the chicken pen, the roof caved in. So we've got to fix that once we can. And of course, we can't go out there and spend too much time in the negatives. And it's just like one thing leads to another. It sucks. But anyway, I love you guys. Rick, I love your little Instagram, TikTok videos where it like changes your face. Those are like so wild. I love those. But anyway, I love you guys and everybody be safe, be careful, stay warm. Except for Annette in Australia, don't stay warm, stay cool. And yep, love you guys. Stay curious, stay kind, stay subscribed. Bye, guys.